sponsor that we have. I'll kind of go back to that here in a little bit, but they're one example of a sponsor that we have, and we have plenty of other sponsors out there. But it's always important to recruit and find sponsors, and not necessarily for a selfish point of view, but also for getting them involved and showing them the different activities that they can help support here at Staples Motley High School and just in general. So when we are trying to recruit sponsors and look for sponsors, it's important to find the why. Why should these individuals donate their busy schedules or their talents or their money to help further our program? We want to help them find the why. And although them sponsoring our program might not necessarily be the right thing, we want to at least put our foot in the door so we show them the different opportunities that are available to our program. One way we can do this is through writing sponsor letters. And this is something that we have not done in the past, to my knowledge, at least in the past couple of years. But a sponsor letter is generally a little one-page little snippet that talks about what our FFA program is and ways that they can get involved, and not necessarily pushing them into doing one specific thing or the other, but just showcasing a little bit about who we are and why we matter and why we're relevant. Because some of our sponsors may not even know, or potential sponsors may not even know what FFA is all about. But once they hear about it, or hear our stories as members, they may be more apt to donate or more apt to become involved, whatever that may look like. So we recruit our sponsors, we find our sponsors. Once they decide to be a sponsor, it's important to engage them and recognize them as much as we can. There's a lot of different ways that you all as an officer team can do this, whether that be through giving them a t-shirt and a handwritten thank you card of appreciation after they decide to sponsor or donate their time, talent, or treasure. Maybe it's recognizing them at the chapter banquet through an award or recognition on stage, or perhaps it's even through inviting them to our stakeholder appreciation breakfast that we started holding this last year. There's lots of different ways we can thank and recognize our sponsors, and it's so important to do that. And in the case of CLC, I know in the past we've recognized them at banquet. We've invited them to the stakeholder appreciation breakfast, and we've written them thank you cards after their donations of time, talents, or treasures to our program. So there's lots of different ways that we can recruit and maintain our sponsors, and hopefully throughout this year, you all as an officer team have the opportunity